Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play.
Welcome back to Hellboy.
Oh boy.
Tales from the Hell.
So Michael, can we double check here what it says up here on these two pieces of paper with the fourth card?
This one. When a point of interest is placed on the board, flip this card. Discard this card if the confrontation begins.
Okay, so we're about to put a point of interest on the board, I think. So let's do that now, shall we?
I'm down.
Cool, so we're going to
I'm actually excited.
a free explore in this room. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. And now we've got our point of interest because we knew it would be in this room because we checked all the other ones.
Yay!
Oh no, we've got two witches. Uh-oh. So can I have a scenery one?
You may.
It goes into the space with the curious chicken. And then we've got a witch.
A curious chicken.
The curious chicken. We've got another witch here. And we've got our point of interest. And just give me a parking meter? You put a broken parking meter in the mansion?
We'll have this. Oh no, that's the same. That's boring.
Yeah, it doesn't. On and down.
Oh no, I want this one.
Okay, there's the point of interest.
I want this one. It's a mirror. The chicken's looking at himself.
Who's a pretty chicken? Who's a pretty chicken?
Me.
Right. So I've got a suggestion about our next move.
What is your suggestion, dude?
Do you have your big right hook? You can hurl people, right?
Yes. If you hit the target, suffers 3 additional damage and is stunned and hurled. Make a fight action.
So I think you should go in here, hurl this witch into this space.
That's all of my 3 actions then.
Yep, and then I will shoot them both with a machine gun that causes incendiary damage.
Sounds like a plan. So and I can upgrade one of these dice, can't I? With my ancient blade.
Yep. So Michael's going to go 1, 2 into here and do a big right hook, which is one of Hellboy's special abilities. Punch them with the super fist. So you've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Well, she's just dead now.
Ah.
You actually did 12 damage.
I did 12 damage.
Yeah. That's fine.
That's fine.
I've got no complaints about that. So I'm going to shoot
See,
the other
why
way.
couldn't I do this for healing?
Well, you would have healed 3 with that roll.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to shoot this other witch then. I'm
don't
not
mess around.
I'm not going to use the submachine gun. I could use it because it causes it adds 1 extra damage, but I'll cause an inferno, and I don't want to risk triggering that card. Although to be fair, I just don't want to roll a calamity because then I'm going to start running out of ammo as well.
Yeah, to do that.
Nah, screw it. Let's burn the witch.
Burn the witch!
Burn the witch! Alright, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7 damage, which kills her.
Yes, it does.
Just. And there's the incendiary flames. So we've got an inferno on the board. That's one of the 3 potentials. So I've still got 2 actions, because that was 1 shoot action there.
So you could go in there.
I can go 1, 2, and I can investigate this token.
Do you not think you should play the fire?
You're fire resistant, and I'm immune to it.
I was just thinking of this. I suppose no, because...
There's a chance a second fire will appear this round, but there's not going to be 3 fires this round.
That's true.
What I am sort of concerned about is if I investigate this point of interest, I'm almost certainly going to start the confrontation. So my question to you really is, do we want to... But investigating this clue isn't even going to get us onto the F. I want to reach the F, but I just don't think we're going to do it in time.
Because we need more clues.
Yeah, we need to find and resolve another clue. And we've only got...
And we need... Does 6 get us to the F?
No, the F's 8, so we need 3 more. So we need a 6 on one of them and a 1 on the other. I just don't think we're going to do it.
In time.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to do it. We have max 2 turns. Well, actually, I mean, I say max. We've been drawing a lot of really lucky Doom cards.
So it really does depend. Do you think this is going to create a lot of monsters?
No, but even then, like, if we've been getting a lot of lucky Doom cards, I don't think we're going to get... We've had all of the Doom cards that aren't standard grey.
Yeah.
That I'd made in that deck. I know because I had to build the deck. So there might be one more of the green cards. I'm not sure. But we've got insanely lucky. And my concern is that from now, we're going to have one more Doom this turn. And the next turn we get the final Doom. And then the Doom track triggers. And we're in bad times.
Yeah.
So I feel like triggering the point of interest.
But the thing is, you see, I'd be quite interested in doing some fighting to see if I can heal. Maybe I should do field dressings.
Well, you don't have any actions left.
No, next time.
So you want to wait one more turn. If you want to wait one more turn...
Why don't you try to do that?
I'll stop here and get the clue. We can get one more insight token. Okay, so I will investigate the birdie. I'm terrible at this, and it probably will not be successful.
Positivity! I can believe in you, buddy. You just need 3. Yes!
3! I did it.
Well done. You're better at rolling this game.
Alright, cool. So that's the end of that. So we're into the Doom phase.
Cool.
Can we have a Doom card, please? Well, we could rest, but we won't.
Beady Eyes. Advance the Unbending Doom track. Use target priority to choose an agent, then place a frog swarm in that agent's area. That's not too bad, is it?
That's fine. Don't forget to advance the Doom track.
Eek.
Alright, and now I'm going to roll for the fire. In the end phase, we refresh all of our cubes. We check frog spawns. It is in an area with an agent, so it moves in here. And then we're going to roll for fire.
Okay.
Blank! We remove it.
Yay!
Cool. That took care of itself. I didn't have to waste an action. Alright, then we're into the enemy phase, but there's none, so we're back to the agent phase.
Yes.
God, this has been so easy. I just know that in a minute it's going to go horribly wrong. So you're going to use your field dressings, right?
Yes. So that's one action to heal 2 wounds, because I think I should do.
Well, wait a minute. If I'm in the same space as you, I can also heal my wound.
Correct.
So I'll go 1 in here, and then you can heal us both, right?
Yeah. Up to 2 each, yeah?
Mm-hmm. All right. So then I guess I'll spend 1 more to go in here and trigger the point of interest. I'd like to clear...
Do we not want to clear this one? Because I could clear the swarm.
Yeah, but then we'll have 0 actions for whatever comes next. Well, I'm going to interact with that point of interest and probably summon a boss. And if you spend 2 actions to go clear that frog spawn, it will be immediately into the next phase.
Yeah. But I thought that the boss... I
can stay here and you can do it.
No, I thought the boss came at the end of the turn. After we'd done all our actions anyway.
We have no way of knowing.
Ah.
I think triggering the point of interest... In fact, I think you should go and trigger the point of interest, because I'm the ranged fighter, so I'll stand here in the corner.
Yeah?
And hide. Yeah. Because it might be like spawn the boss on this space.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So yeah, and I'm better at punching him. Okay, so that's my 2 actions. Let's move and do the point of interest.
Alright. Well, now you flip that card. And we have a look at what's on the other side.
It's not been easy, but you've finally tracked down your quarry. Time to put an end to this. Discard this card. Discard cards from the case file deck until you reach the showdown. Then flip it.
Move this card to the in-play area, then resolve the card beneath it to set up the confrontation. Once the confrontation has been set up, read the rest of this card.
That's that.
Yeah, you can put that in the discard pile.
Yeah. Okay.
The boss of this confrontation is Iron Maiden Hecate. Once she has been set up 2 sinister birds in her area. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what we're going to do now is set up the confrontation. So the first thing you have to do, Michael, is clear off the impending Doom track and the Gather Information track. You have to flip over that board.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the boss board is the other side of it. So here's Iron Maiden Hecate. So when you set up the confrontation, you flip this board. Any insight tokens you have are moved to this pool here.
Ah, okay.
You can set us back up in priority order there. So here's our boss model here. She doesn't look so bad. There's many, many bigger, scarier things in this deck. But she's actually really, 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 really scary, so that's fun. What we're going to do now is check this boss behavior set of symbols here on the side of her. So she's got purple, white, green, and blue. So I'm going to go through this deck that I've organized, find her colors, and put them together. So this is her behavior deck, so if you put her card face up there.
Okay.
Now she has her own independent health tracker because she's a boss and tracking her with the D6s is too much work. Mm-hmm. They don't even come in the game. Tracking her with the little piddly health markers they do give us is too much work. Mm-hmm. So we can go ahead and take this dead Nazi guy. No, he's too big. Mm-hmm. I don't know. You can use this funny jug.
Yeah.
Put that down on 16.
That's quite a lot.
Yeah, well, her resilience is 5, so it's a lot more really than it seems.
Wow.
Yeah. You need to do 5 damage before you can do any damage.
That's bad.
It's very bad. Yep. She's got special rules. Large. She takes up 2 character spaces in her area and cannot be stunned. So here's a fun fact. When you take up each area, which are these areas here, so we've got 2 distinct spaces, the areas and the room, which is the whole tile. And each area can only hold up to 6 characters. And if you would try to enter a space that's full, instead you do not enter that space. Unless you are a large boss model. And when bosses enter a space, then everyone else is pushed out into adjacent spaces determined by the lead investigator.
Yeah. Okay. Get rid of my field dresses. So I flip this, don't I? So I can do one more. So I can do this again, actually, and heal this if I wish.
Yeah, you could.
But that would maybe be a waste of an action.
Well, you haven't got any actions left at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's the confrontation fully set up. Depending on how you trigger the confrontation, there may be more or fewer steps to it. Sometimes you have to resolve all the encounter cards on the board, for example, if it's a catastrophe. And you might even have to roll for and lose items potentially as well. So, fortunately, we've managed to trigger off a fairly good situation here for ourselves. So once she has been set up 2 sinister birds in her area. Sorry, where is she supposed to be? Set up the boss in the area containing the point of interest. If the point of interest is not up on the board, set up with the lead agent instead. Interestingly, that's both the same space. Mm-hmm. So you saw me apply some meta knowledge there that the boss is probably in the space with the point of interest. I found pretty much every single time I play this, the point of interest triggers the final boss confrontation. Mm. So that's just a bit of meta knowledge to help you guys out. It would be a spoiler, but you'll learn it if you play this game more than twice.
Yeah.
We can spend the insight tokens to exploit her weaknesses. When we make a fight or shoot action that target her, we can spend an insight to count the resilience as 2 lower than it actually is. Only 1 insight per attack can be spent, so this card is not specific to this boss, which is interesting how that's worked out. We must defeat all enemies on the board, so we've just got to kill her. So now that she's on the board, we set up 2 sinister birds in her area, so that's great.
So is that 2 dice down?
Yeah, two downgrades.
Wow.
And you would actually downgrade 3 because you're also in a space with a frog spawn.
Eek.
Is that
Takes
right?
the face of 2 characters in her area. She cannot be stunned.
Okay. We set up 2 minion Cs in the lead character's area. What's minion C? Harpies?
Yeah.
So 2 harpies in here as well.
Wow.
Where are the
can you have 2 harpies in there?
Yeah, because that's 5.
No, she counts as 2.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The birds in this frog spawn don't count.
They don't count.
See? I'm testing him.
I then also get a harpy in my area.
Wow.
Cool!
No. This is hard.
Add 2 to Hecate's ranged attack and melee attack for each sinister bird on the board. Agents can discard an insight during the agent phase to move a sinister bird to an adjacent area. You can discard these 2 because
what are these 2 then?
Well, they would have been triggered if one of the 2 tracks had reached those recreation markers.
And I take it if it had got to the baddie, it would have been an additional baddie to defeat.
No, if it had gotten to if the impending doom track had reached, this would have happened, but it would have been much worse.
Right.
If we'd reached the gather information thing, we probably would have had a nice bonus.
Right.
And then if we'd done the inferno thing, who knows what would have happened. All right, and this has to go up to the in-play area there. Did I enter this space? Did we enter this space? We definitely forgot to roll the poltergeist activity card. What does that say? Each time you enter a space with a piece of scenery, roll a die.
Yeah.
On a 2, discard the die. Alright, I'm just going to quickly do that.
On a score of 2, discard the scenery. The agent takes damage equal to its size.
Yeah. So I'm going to just roll quickly. I'm safe. Do you want to do it?
No. Do I have to?
Well, did you move through this space? You must have, because you're over here.
Must have done.
So roll it out.
Do you want it? No.
No, I don't want to.
Because I know my luck at rolling this game.
No, you're fine.
No.
Alright, cool. So we've got a problem, because if she attacks you in melee, she's going to do 15 damage.
And I'll be dead.
But
the birds are like...
Yeah, if you don't defend any of that, you will just die.
Wow. Told you this is hard.
Mm-hmm. It is hard. I didn't deny it. So I've got 2 dice, but the only thing I can do is either move out of this space with this bird, a harpy person, or attack the harpy person. Boom, boom, boom. I could set this whole room on fire.
The room. No, it's roof. The roof is on fire. It's a song.
I know.
Okay. It's like, I'm aware. I'm just not sure why you're doing what you're doing.
I was hoping for more of a reaction to my proposal. Song and dance. I'm trying to think about how to solve this situation.
It's like, why do I bring you with me?
You're going to get one-shotted by this boss.
I tell you, I'd be useless in a horror film. I'm a bit worried about me staying there. But I can't move, can I?
Well, you're done, yeah. So I've got 2 actions left. I can spend both actions to set this entire room on fire.
And what does that do?
Well, it will do one... I'll roll 1 red die, and everybody will take that much damage, which bypasses resilience. You can't take more than 1, but you'll take 1 damage if I don't roll a blank. And then there will be fire in every space, and that will hit everyone again in the end phase, except for me, because I'm immune, and you will only ever take 1 damage.
I don't think that's a bad shout.
Because it bypasses resilience, so I think we might just have to burn Hecate down, because she's resilience 5.
Yeah.
I mean, bad side, you will probably take 2 damage. Mm-hmm. Plus side, the harpies will all take damage. They only have 4 health, right? Yeah. And it bypasses resilience, so it might kill all 3 harpies.
I think I think putting the room on fire is a good shot, because you couldn't always take an action to put it out.
Boom. So I'm going to put the whole room on fire tomorrow on Ready Steady Play. Ooh. So I hope you'll come back and join us for that.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
And we'll see you for the grand finale of Hellboy. Bye, everyone.